Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Legit Builds. Look at that. It's a nice chihuahua. Caramba. Hello guys, so today we have a new build. Hopefully this will get me to 100 subscribers and I'll go ahead and make a special video for that. I mean, thanks for watching them. I just like exploring this and exploring, like, I feel like a lot of people go through these games, you know, and they just have their own linear experience. Like, I like using this, I like using that. You go through the game, you pass it, okay, that was fun, move on, without understanding that every time you play different things with different builds, like different maps with different builds, your experience changes entirely. Now, today we have a build that it's not, and I repeat, it's not gonna make your life easier. It's a build that needs knowledge checks to be able to be effective, and it is underpowered. But I mean, if you have enough skill and you're looking for a challenge, this might be the build for it. Another thing that's important about this build is this build, which I kind of named Shield Hero, because it's focused on shielding, of course. This build is a support build. It's another support build, so you are very encouraged to play with, you know, hopefully friends, but if not, like randoms, because it is not a high DPS build, which means that on your own is going to be difficult. Now, I have been playing Apocalypse difficulty with it. It does okay. It does well if you have the knowledge, you know, of what you're fighting for. And what you're fighting with, especially because shields have different degrees of protection and they do different things slightly, so you might need to choose the correct one for each situation, right? So let's go ahead and see. We're using a medic, we are using the Archon, so we have the medic giving us healing shield, which puts a shield on our heads and heals us. The shield gives us 100% of our max health for 10 seconds, so that's good to save yourself and your friends in dire situations. And we also have the reality rune, which it does a dome that slows enemies down, it slows projectiles down, and it also gives you damage reduction. Both of them are pretty solid. Now, after that, we have the important things about this build are the shield. So what's important is the reality rune. It is important having the healing shield. It is important having the rerouting cable, as every time that you spend stamina, you're going to be getting shield, and it lasts for it lasts for a good while because you can keep accruing it, right? We have the energy wall, which is the mod that we're seeing there. That's another one of the important key elements of this build. Energy wall gives you yet another form of shield that can stop projectiles right on its track. Just take into consideration it's not very tall, so some of them might go over it. And finally, we have shielded strike, the mutator for melee weapons. Again, the melee weapon itself, it doesn't matter. It's the shielded strike that does, because every time you connect an attack, you're going to be getting some shielding on you. Plus, you get more damage the more shield you have. Additionally, I have here for the mutators for my relic, I am using the pulsating heart because I just like it. I think it's neat. I'm using the flawless shield effectiveness +4, which I would really like to get to +5, but alas, I haven't been. Let me go ahead and try it and do it right now. Maybe I get lucky. Like yesterday, I spent like 10k or something. I don't even know. This guy just doesn't want to upgrade it.
Ah, yes.
Let's try a couple of times real quick. Let's go. Do the thing. Do the thing. Anyhow, so the build works like this. What I'm trying to achieve here is I'm trying to block damage using knowledge checks and protecting my co-workers, and so to speak. Okay, I didn't get squat. I'll get you someday. Pulse deck, ugly thing. Anyways, so the important things again are healing shield. We're using the reality rune. We are using the rerouting cable. We are using the mod energy wall, and we're using the mutator shielded strike. With all those things connected, it gives you pretty good and constant shielding. Now, when it comes to the amulet, to each their own. I am using hyperconductor because I like having double of everything. I like having this, I like having this, and I really like having another one just in case the situation merits it. but there are several other good options which I will right now discuss. So Legacy Protocol is extremely good, also increases the skill duration 15%, that already is pretty decent, and reduces skill to cooldowns by 20%. So you could use Legacy Protocol and then you maybe replace one of the rings with the one that gives you 25% more skill duration, and then this one increasing your skill duration more. Basically you would be reaching a state where you basically always have a skill active, which is good. So Legacy Protocol focusing on skill duration is a good option too for this build. Another good option is Difference Engine. Whenever you have shield activated, you gain 20% damage. That seems to be all around damage, and you get some life steal. So obviously that scales with the trait that gives you more life steal and other strategies like the ring that gives you 6% life steal, etc., etc. So for a life steal shielding build, we can go Difference Engine. This is a type of game style I really enjoy. I recently did the Nightshade build, which is kind of like a lifesteal build also, so I'm not gonna repeat myself so shortly after. Another good option is the Energy Diverter if you like to play with shield and critical chance. Gaining 10% critical chance on everything just because you have shield is a huge thing, and you also get 15% to all damage dealt. So that's another huge option to play with this type of builds. They do give you direct bonuses to shielding. And then, of course, you can also use always Spirit Wisp Amulet, depending on which mods you're using. This is potentially good, recharging your skills, so you have even more shields. I'm going to be showcasing the build, this one, as is, but again, like I'm going to show you this one and the other version, the one that I just described using the Legacy Protocol, because Legacy Protocol, in my personal opinion, is one of the better amulets if you like playing with skills. Silver Ribbon is also pretty good if you're doing skill damage, but we'll see that on the next build. We are going to be having, I am going to be showcasing my next build with this. It is an engineer, so you know that's going to get some use there. Let's see. So those are the amulets that I recommend using for this type of build when it comes to shielding. Now you have Rerouting Cable, which gives you shield whenever you are spending stamina. This is huge because it not only counts whenever you roll or run, but also when you do a charged melee attack, which due to us having the mutator already gives us some shielding, as you can see. Doesn't seem to be a lot, but it's because we have a lot of HP right now. But this stacks because I'm getting shield from my mutator and I'm getting shields from the ring at the same time whenever I'm throwing charged attacks. Now, when it comes to the rings, these 3 rings, the good thing about this build is it does give you some sort of versatility. Since I'm more focused like in support, I didn't go ahead and use the rings precisely to boost my weapons, although you could, and you probably should if you play a lot alone. Since this is mostly focused on playing and helping other people, I didn't focus too much on my firepower. The weapons, it's inconsequential what you use. I am just using the corrupted, this guy, the corrupted Aphelion right now, because it's not a weapon that I'm going to be using in any other builds. It's not a weapon I really think deserves a build just on its own, so I just slap it in here. This one, due to Micronova doing burning damage, it stacks very well with Stone of Malevolence, which gives us mod power back. So as you can see, we did not spend a single point in Spirit, so we don't have mod generation. We're just using the ring for the Stone of Malevolence, so it is saving us 10 points in traits, the Stone of Malevolence, because we get to recharge our mods. So yeah, it works like that. It works very well. Plus, we are using handling. We do have level 7 handling, and we are using for our concoction Tranquility Front, which reduces sway, spread, and gun recoil. This helps a lot our current side weapon, which is the Sure Shot, which I'm using to pick off enemies from afar, and it helps with the Micronova. So instead of having normal spread, we do have a shorter spread, more like a shotgun kind of spread. As you can see, once you detonate them, once they detonate, you get your mod back. It also helps you to recharge very quickly your shield. So in any case, at least at medium to close range, this build can defend itself. We are using Kinship. We are using Kinship because more times than not, you are going to be hitting yourself with these things, especially up close. and they do a lot of damage if you don't have kinship. And since we're playing with other players, as I mentioned previously, you don't want to be killing them all the time. They're going to kick you. So yeah, that's the thing with Solo Malevolence. We have Seal of the Empress. It's just a ring I like. 5 stamina in exchange for 20 max health is, in my opinion, worth it. And finally, Tempest Conduit is here just because I was doing a run right now and I needed it. And it's fun because sometimes I hit myself with Micronova. I burn myself. Activating Tempest Conduit, which gives me 20 more element resistance for 20 seconds and 10% to all damage. So it's kind of dumb, but whenever I hit myself, I get more damage. Plus, if I'm in a situation where I'm getting hurt by electricity or corrosive or whatever, Tempest Conduit will do its thing. You can see that at least I have 19 fire resistance, 12 and 13. This is due to us having a bit of shade skin. Precisely to play in hand with the ring. Once this ring activates, it gives me, I can get to 39 fire resistance. I can get to 32 or 33 of these other resistances. Maybe even bleed. I'm not sure. Yeah, bleed. This is the one that's applied. So this one can be changed. These 3 rings, really, they can be changed to play with whatever weapons you're playing. Again, the important things here are Shielded Strike, Energy Wall, Rerouting Cable, and the 2 skills. Other rings that you can use if you want to take your shielding further down the line, you can use Excess Coil. It gives you 25% shield using one of the skills, and you do have 4 skills. The thing is that one of your skills already gives you 100% shielding, so it's like, yeah, now I have 125% shielding plus whatever excess gives me this 14, the shield amount I have for flawless shield effectiveness. So yeah, you can potentially use Excess Coil. It gives you even more shields in exchange for this damage. That's a possibility. You can use an encrypted ring if you feel like you need more healing, because you are, well, at least with this build particularly that I'm spamming Micronovas all the time, that's a good option because it's going to give you permanent regeneration. There's a few other rings that you can use that are shielded, like this one. When the wearer's health drops below 25, you get a shield for 25% max health. It's just, I think these other shield rings cater to other strategies as support, right? So this one, probably if you're using those characters that just have 50% HP, which one of these days I'll show you how it's done. A 50% HP character means that whenever I drop to 50% of my HP, I get 50% shielding back because of me playing with 50% of my HP. So in that case, Ring of Crisis is a lot better. Same for something for Vacuum Seal. Vacuum Seal can be pretty fun. It gives you 15% of max shield health for 15 seconds. Whenever you pick something up. Of course, this probably caters to the scavenger strategy of the Explorer, for example, which we can explore later or further down the line. So that's the thing. There are other shield rings out there. If you want to combine them and add them to this one, that's perfectly fine. You would have even more shield. I kind of forgot what I started the build with. Oh, it was this, the Tempest Conduit. So yeah, again, I'm gonna be showing you what happens when you use Stone of Continuance. So you can see right now, this reality rune lasts 15 seconds, and here, this one lasts 10 seconds. But what happens if I go ahead and do this? I will change skill cooldown for skill duration. I'm going to change this one for, let me find it. I just wish that there was a way to filter these things. Stone of Continuance for 25% more duration. And then instead of having 2 of each, I'm going to go ahead and show you how it looks with Legacy Protocol. So now what I have is a different thing. I have this shield every 45 seconds, and every time I use it, it lasts 23 seconds. And this, guys, I have it every minute, and it lasts 15 seconds. So you can choose whichever combination of things you want. The important thing is that you can shield your friends. Now, you already see the build. Let's go ahead and try it out. First, I'm going to go to Naruto to show you a bit about the knowledge check thing and why this is not an easy build to play. It can be very rewarding, and it definitely has the tools to counter a lot of enemy strategies. Due to the combination, you normally have counters to most things, and you can make the life of other players a lot easier. If you are playing with friends that maybe are not so skilled or are at lower levels and they might need that sort of like extra protection, you can provide that protection. So, for example, right now, like we're in a route, you can see those drones, right? The ones with shields that I'm aiming at right now. That guy. Those guys have a very peculiar attack that a person that is not very well versed in shielding might not know. They throw missiles while they are lifting themselves up, and what this ends up doing is the missiles go over your shields. So I'll demonstrate. Let me go ahead and finish this volley here. So for example, if I go and use this, you can see that I can block most projectiles, right? But check out those missiles. Oh well. If he shoots at that range where he's at right now, the missiles will go over the shield. Like this. You see how they intentionally try to go over your shield? Like the shield is not very tall, so whenever you're getting shot from a higher position, they're not gonna do the job. They're not gonna do the job right. Ooh, that hurt a lot. So yeah, basically you wanna make sure that you know the enemies that you're fighting against, because it will come into play a lot. So I'm using this sure shot because I have been playing in the route and I need something to, pick enemies from afar. Remember always to have into consideration the prime perk from the medic, that whenever you heal yourself, you see that green bar over my red bar. Whenever you heal yourself, you are gonna be charging that bar, and once you get it to the max, you're gonna get an extra relic. So don't be shy, use those relics to help your friends. Now, without further ado, we'll go ahead and demonstrate a bit of the build. Again, after this video, I'm gonna probably link 1 or 2 other videos of gameplay if you're interested in seeing how you can shield your friends with the shield hero and get them past those difficult hurdles, okay? So thanks for watching again, guys. GG! Now let's go to it. So this is a pretty good demonstration of how much knockback this weapon has. Like, this is not actual gameplay, it's just I found this guy, he's away from keyboard. And it just shows you how much knockback you actually have. You can basically make a friend jump a whole big thing if you just push them with your Aphelion. Oh, he's back, I think. No, he's not back. Okay, I'm gone. No, he's there. He's there. He revived. Okay. So yeah, you can push your friends back a lot. Apologies. You can basically push them back a whole lot if you just go ahead and shoot them in the back. You can even help them jump unjumpable spaces out. It is possible, I've seen it happen. Like, you have like a big gap, your friend stands in front of you, and you push him shooting the mod from the Aphelion. The pushback is so strong, that you're gonna just basically just straight up shoot them forward. It's funny. It's very funny. Again, this is only a strategy that you can accomplish if you obviously communicate it with your friends. If not, they're gonna be like, what the hell is this guy doing? Is really annoying, and they might kick you from the session. So again, everything, or let them know through a message like, hey, I use the Aphelion to push friends around because of the pushback. Don't worry about it, it's not gonna kill you. I'll push you, and we can jump things. It's fun. Let's see what we are up to here. We're gonna be protecting ID Soldier today. Let's get him to where he needs to go. Come on, bro. Well, I'll go ahead and start clearing out the stuff for you because I have a build to showcase. The corrupted affiliate does look extremely cool, and when you reload, it kind of glitches, like super cool. Let me go ahead and send this back up for my friend. I really like the design of like these palaces and stuff. Like, Lotham is my favorite realm. Not in lore though, but it's pretty close. I guess that the lore for Nerud is a bit cooler, being honest. But I do enjoy being in Lotham more. Nerud is kind of like, eh. Like, eat it. I'm so bad with this thing. Okay, everybody just chill. Everybody just chill. You chill. What are you doing, bro? You're so confused. Bah! Eat it. That's how it's done, bros. That's how it's done. So basically with shielding, you're gonna have to be very knowledgeable of the opponents that you're fighting against. Eat it. So you see, I use this little pistol thing to just like bring the attention, draw the aggro of enemies towards me, because I want to hit them with this. Yeah. So that's my main way of doing damage with this build. It's not a necessary part of the build. Again, this is just a weapon I chose and the strategy I chose to go with the shield. But, wow, that was painful, bro. That was painful. So I'm gonna do this here. Let's do this here. Woo! That's party, bro. That is a party. You can see how I get shielding by just rolling, right? Okay, we're good. Okay, here we go. Time for some damage, bro. Woo! Almost. That fire in the floor lasts so long, so trash. Whoa, bro, stop cheating. I really don't like fighting with summoners because of the same thing. Their summons get in the way of my shots way too frequently. They are attacking a friend. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them some shielding. The host is already pretty damaged. You can see. Okay, there we go. Ooh, yo. Bro, a single shot with 40% damage reduction and 200 HP. That damage is ridiculous. Like, that's the only problem with this game, is they don't really know how to balance difficulty, so they just do, well, this is the maximum difficulty, so everything kills you in a single blow. It's like, bro, I have good defense, I have good HP, why is this guy one-shotting me with a single freaking corpse? Ridiculous. There he goes again with the same BS. Oh, and it goes through my shield. Bruh. This boss... So that's exactly why I was talking about the knowledge check, so now I know that I can't. I don't know what to show again with the freaking corpses, bro. Shields for everybody! Oh, the host died, bro. I didn't even realize. I'm too busy kicking ass here. Nah, none of that. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt too. Much better.
I can't believe we killed that thing.
So, do you think Clementine came this way?
I don't know. That thing would have been dead if she did.
Come on, guys. Whoop. Why is... Woo, that hurt. Why is everything glitchy? What's that glitchy crap on the floor? Why do I have to dodge this fucking minions? There's so much crap in here, bro. Oh, I'm trapped in the stupid fucking tentacles, bro. Shields for everybody. Stay the fuck away from me. Woo! That was spicy. So we have a friend dead. No, he was revived. Eat that, you silly swine. Woo, dodge. Woo, dodge. Why do I have like that glitchy effect on me? It's really annoying. Fuck out of here, bro. Let me go ahead and heal my friends here. Oh, shields for everybody. Those things in the floor are really screwing with me. Got you, homie. Got you. Well, this one is a bit harder than the one. I have another gameplay of this very same fight with the same build, but it didn't have. This one is a lot more complicated. It has a lot of things going on.
Thanks for that.
There you have another heal, my bro. But we are here playing as support. In the other build, I ended up having to kill the thing myself, so in this one it's going to be showcasing better how to protect your friends and be on top of them all the time. Nice. So he has one, I have another one. Now we just have to fight in between those. Shields for my friend. Boom. Eat the damage. Woo! Get the fuck away from me. Woo! No thanks. Woo! Yep. Damn, that was not a plan. Let me dodge, let me dodge. Dodge for here, dodge here. And you can see that every time I dodge, I get some shield, so... Oh. Why is there so much crap here on the floor? Oh, that was a spicy one. Oh. Okay, we're in a spicy situation. We need shields. Bring it, I'm here. Leave my friends alone. I don't know why it didn't recharge my... My friends are alive. Run, guys, run! Whee! Oh, I disintegrated my friend here. But I can revive him. Wah! This is crazy, bro. This is crazy fun. That's what it is. There you go. Woo! Let me go revive that friend of mine. Nah, not a good moment. No, bro, the fuck you think you are? Nice. This guy has a lot of HP. I don't know why it has so much HP. That hurt. I appreciate your heals. Woo! He teletransported over here. Okay. We're still good. We're still good. Like, it's slow, but it's because we don't have like any real DPS. But we're gonna manage. It seems that we're gonna be able to beat him eventually. He just has so much elemental resistance. It's ridiculous. Wow. I'm sending that electric orb so it can fry any pigs that come around.
So many bones to break.
Bring it then, cunt. I don't know what I did. You don't scare me, brah. You're super bad. This boss is so weak, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say it. I didn't mean it. I don't know how much HP it still has. Why does it have so much HP? At this rhythm, if we're not at least at 50% HP, he's gonna end up beating us just because of endurance. Oh, wow, that freaking hurt a lot. Come here, bro. I'm healing you. Oh, he was doing his own healing. I'm out of here, bro. Those things in the floor, I don't know where. Bro, you can't stay there just standing, bro.
Thanks a lot.
Of course. Of course I was gonna die reviving someone. But at least this guy gave me that super revive thing. Hey, yo, bring it, bring it. Shield for everybody. Electricity to kill the pig. You know, not complicated, just another day in Remnant. Ooh, it's probably not healthy staying there. Why does it have so much HP? Oof. That was for me. That was that was addressed at me. But that's why I stood over this blue buff from these guys, these explorers, and then on top of that I put my bubble on top of it. So I did have pretty considerable damage reduction. I knew he was gonna try and fall on top of me. Where is he? Let's throw this to clear a bit the thing of... No, we got this, we got this. I mean, I think we do. What is going on? Bro, again. We're almost there. I can do it. I have to save my relics now because I need those for revives. Although I am 50% close to one. Ah, shields. Woo! So as you can see, the shields are mitigating a lot of the damage that this guy's doing with those traps on the floor. Why there's so many rats? Sorry guys, that was on me. Why do every time I do a run, there's like a fucking thing left behind that... Like, I don't understand what this fight is about, but it's very annoying the fact that this guy's just... Every time I roll, there's like a fucking thing on the floor that does damage. Like, fuck you, cheater. This is my life, my last flask, bro. My last flask, my last shield. Okay, I'm out of HP now. So every time I roll, I leave a fucking thing on the floor, bro. That's ridiculous. Whee! I'm dead. GG, guys. I don't have a way to revive this guy. Shield, shield, shield. Ooh, I'm burning. And I don't have more HP regen. Fuck, this is bad. No. I'm running to dodge and to charge some shield. This will let me mitigate some damage in case I need it. GG, my fellow support characters, we did it. That was actually kind of intense. I have another video of this same fight, but instead of that, I'm using hyperconductor, and I did it yesterday, and it was pretty similar. I ended up killing the boss myself. I did not do a great job protecting my team on that battle, but this one was interesting. We did not have the DPS. It was clear that we did not have the DPS, but we did have a lot of support. These guys this guy was just throwing those fountains of regeneration and speed all around. I was doing my own thing. Like, we did all right. In this type of difficulty, it's kind of complicated to not die a single time in a boss fight, especially one like that one. It took me a minute to figure out what was going on because my head is blocking the description of the boss, but it seems that every time that I rolled, I would leave that mark on the floor, and I didn't understand it until the end. But guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and have at least one build video per week. Next week we're gonna be seeing something very interesting. I have two possible builds. One of them is an engineer, the other one is a secret. They will be showcased in the coming couple of weeks, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and GG.